This spoon is made out of sugar, and this fork is made out of salt. I don't know about you guys, but I was raised in a household where my mom wanted us to be extremely healthy. I mean, check out how healthy your boy is. Strongest man alive. But my mom was strict. No over sugary or high sodium foods. Some weeks, we would be in bland food territory. You could confuse our household cabinets for a retirement home's pantry. Old people food everywhere. So to eat these foods, I would get creative back in the day. You know, the classic cover your nose while taking a bite. Or I'd go the entire day without eating. So when it came to dinner time, I'd be starving. Or when my mom wasn't looking, I'd sneak salt into some of my food. Hey! I'm sorry, Ma. I'm sorry. Wasn't that oatmeal? Let me know in the comments what's worse. Bland food or a chancla by your mother? Anyways, I'm doing this entire intro segment to showcase something that I wish I had as a kid. May I present to you the sugar spoon. This was a little lopsided. He's got some character. And shout out to the creator of this invention, Ben Walker. I discovered his YouTube channel back in October when he was first making these. And I pre-ordered a couple because I felt like they'd be some cool videos to make about. I wanted to make a long form video where I can test this thing a little bit more. However, I wanted to compare it with something else. Because as I was on Ben's channel, I saw that his first invention was actually a salt fork. However, that project was from about a year and a half ago. So when I tried to get my hands on one, they were long gone. And I then found one on eBay. It was actually a sugar spoon and a salt fork pair. However, it was listed for $500. Oh hell no. When these originally went on sale, they were 25 bucks. Screw resellers, let me hit up the man himself. I found Ben on Instagram and I sent him a DM. And he actually liked the videos I made. And he gave me not one, but 2 salt forks. Homie didn't even charge me for them. They were free. This is how we're gonna do this test. I have prepared some of the most bland foods possible. I'm first gonna try the foods with normal utensils because screw my taste buds. And then I'm either gonna try it with the salt fork, the sugar spoon, or both. And I'm gonna see if any of the flavors change. I may never have to season anything again. A white person's biggest fear. And I'm gonna rate the new taste out of 5 horchata plushies. And not just any horchata plushie. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Horchata Shoulder Rider plushie. And this is in collaboration with the one and only U2's. Look how cool this thing is. It has a magnet for your shoulder. He's gonna go live on February 10th. So anyways, enough dilly-dallying, let's go. We're starting with oatmeal, a grandpa delicacy. I'm gonna be honest guys, I'm not the biggest fan of oatmeal. I made this oatmeal with 0 sugar, 0 cinnamon, 0 honey, nothing. No fun spoon, just a normal spoon. Just give this a shot. Yikes, that's not good. And one thing I forgot to mention, this oatmeal is actually cold. If it's too hot, it'll actually melt the sugar spoon. And now let's just get a good, nice little mouthful with the sugar spoon. I didn't even struggle eating that. That was really good. Especially if you like lick the bottom. That sounds very sus. I'm actually a fan of oatmeal now. This tastes like honey. I'm gonna give it 4.5 U2's Horchata plushies out of 5. Anyways, before we continue, I want to give a huge shout out to Clover, the sponsor of today's video. Have you ever been surprised with an expense? Hey, where's my money? Oh snap. It's already February? Well, have no fear, Clover is here. Clover is a finance app that lets you access up to $400 before payday. $400! It used to just be $250. And that can go such a long way with unexpected expenses. There's no interest, no credit checks, or no late fees. With Clover, you can wait a few days and get your cash advance for free. Or if you need it instantly, there's a small express fee. And there's not a single monthly subscription trapping you. And I'm not a fan of subscriptions. Can you relate? It's just nice knowing that Clover has your back. You know, you're not stuck panicking or putting it on a credit card. Because the last thing you also want to do is ask for money from a family member. And it's worse if they make you feel bad and they turn it into an hour-long pep talk. What do you do with all your money? Times are tough. A cushion is necessary. So short on cash? Scan this QR code to get get faster and smarter access to your money. I know you're watching on a TV, scan it. Or if you're watching from your phone, click the link in the description so they know I sent you. So go get your money, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's resume. Next up, hard-boiled eggs. Bro, the amount of salt that I would actually put on these things. I think eggs are great because you can always have them whenever. Not gonna lie, I'd be lying if I said I don't put salt on them. I put a lot of salt on eggs. Cut open one of these hard-boiled eggs up. Oh, it's actually a nice boil. I don't think I've ever had hard-boiled egg without salt. So let's give it a shot. Not bad, not as bad as the oatmeal, but it's missing something. Some sugar. No, I'm kidding. Salt. This is gonna be my first time trying the salt fork as well. Let's see how it works with like picking things up. So we got a nice, good amount of hard-boiled egg right there. Bro, that was actually a game changer. That is insane. Same thing how the oatmeal was really bland and stuff. The egg was pretty bland, but with the salt fork, bro, game changer. I'm scared. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna give this also 4.5 horchata plushies out of 5. The reason why I'm not gonna do the 0.5 is because the prongs are a little hard to kind of get, but it's all good. You know, we're chilling. Now we have cereal, flavorless cereal to be exact. So these are just standard Cheerios that you only see at a retirement home. Just to try it normally. Honestly, this is probably the best bland food that I have. But how does it compare with a sugar spoon? Is it gonna make it taste like Honey Nut Cheerios? Let's see. That's some good stuff, guys. I know we're only 3 in, but this might be my favorite. And the plus of this one, you do eat cereal cold. I mean, I know warm cereal is a thing, but we're not psychopaths here. Normal cold cereal, you have normal Cheerios, you wanna add some pizzazz to it. This is your best way. I'm gonna give this 5 horchata plushies out of 5. Ben, you killed it with this thing. This is what the sugar spoon was meant for. Up next, we have some pasta. Mom, spaghetti. I made this with 0 seasoning. I didn't even salt the water. Does that actually mess up the cooking itself of the pasta? I don't know. We're gonna find out right now. It's a little on the stiff side, not gonna lie. What in the Caucasian, man? This is missing so much flavor. This is missing cheese, missing sauce, missing meatballs, missing so many things. But how does it compare to this bad boy? I'm very curious if the prongs can actually like twirl a bit of the spaghetti. Oh, it's grabbing the pasta.
Dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude.
Okay, let me get some assistance here. Ta-da! Let's give this a shot. It works, but still, I don't know. It's spaghetti. It's missing sauce, but it has salt now. It's got a little bit of the sabor, a bit of the sazon that it has now. I don't think I would use it for spaghetti, really. But I would give this then 2.5 horchata plushies out of 5. It does give it the flavor. The salt never fails, but yeah, just want something a little bit more on the exciting side. Now we have a baked potato. I'm honestly a fan of baked potatoes. I really like how they taste. So just gonna give this one a shot and to see how it tastes without any flavors. It's got no soul. It's missing, I'd say, a little bit of salt. The other thing too though, I use spoons for baked potatoes most of the time. Should I give it a shot with the sugar spoon? I don't know. But let's just start with the salt fork. See if it grabs it. Does it grab any of this food? Oh, grabbed a good amount. That is perfect. Nice. This is actually really good. This is my favorite with the salt fork right now. I'm gonna give this 4. You know what? I'm gonna give it 5 horchata plushies out of 5. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it with a sugar spoon, see what it tastes like. Y'all, I invented the sweet potato. I just made sweet potato 2.0. That is actually good. 5 out of 5 for both of these. I feel like I just invented the coolest thing in the freaking world, even though I didn't invent the potato or these. Okay, next one. Next up, we have vegetables. I was never one of those kids who hated vegetables growing up, but at the same time, trying them right now, I don't know if I'm looking forward to them. I just added water to these things. So let's give it a shot. Am I gonna spit it out? I'll be back. Yeah, that was not good. Steamed with 0 flavor. No wonder kids don't like their vegetables, because y'all don't make them the right way. But ain't nothing better than a salt fork. We grabbed a little bit of broccoli. I think that's more than enough, honestly. I don't know, I feel like for vegetables you need to add more than just salt. Yeah, this is my least favorite one. I'm gonna give it 2 horchatas out of 5. Next up, we got some steak. I'm actually really looking forward to this one because this is the one that I saw Ben do more of or eat more of when he made the salt fork, where you don't even have to season meats, which in my eyes just sounds insane, you know, because you gotta season your meats. Rate your boy's cooking, you know, nice little crust at the top. I didn't season it though. All my Hispanic ancestors, my Guatemalan ancestors were crying in their graves when they saw the way that I cooked this. No sazon. Hey, I still cooked it really well. This kind of tastes like some really cheap steak. It's like not that good, but good old buddy. You know what? Okay, now that's a good steak. That just went from like a cheap, mediocre, you know, steakhouse to freaking Gordon Ramsay, man. Freaking kitchen nightmares. Instead of him, you know, changing out the entire restaurant, just give a salt fork to everyone. I think that'll save everyone more money and time. 4.5 out of 5. And finally, we have some dessert. Some cheesecake, guys. I don't know why I chose this one at the end. This is just more for a fun one. I want to give the sugar spoon a try. Wasn't I supposed to try it without this first? Hey, I make the rules. You know what? Screw that part. Straight to the sugar spoon.
But what the hell, boy?
That was insanely sweet. But hey, I'm making up for all these bland foods right now. This honestly tastes like heaven right now. Honestly, I think I like the practicality of the utensils. This one actually works. But guys, what do y'all think of these? What do y'all think of these? Now that I have the salt fork in my hand, what does salty and sweet taste like? Oh, now you want to behave. Now you want to behave like a fork. Here we go. Nope. Clink. Clink, clink, clink. Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out Ben's channel. Again, shout out to him for sending over those salt forks. He really didn't have to do that. It meant so much. And again, guys, get ready for the Horchata YouTube's collab coming out on February 10th. Let's break that website when it goes live. So anyways, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.